2 self-assessment forms are to be completed every year by Type 2 medical practitioners who are members of the NHS pension scheme. The 2023-24 Type 2 self-assessment form must be completed by GPs who are members of the NHS pension scheme between the 1st of April 2023 and the 31st of March 2024. So why do you need to complete a Type 2 self-assessment form? It ensures the correct tiered rate contributions have been applied to your salaried GP earnings. It ensures that the amount you are due to pay for your tiered rate and any added years or additional pension contributions has been identified, and shortfalls or refunds can then be dealt with by you and your employers. It also ensures that PCSE have the correct information about your total pensionable earnings so they can ensure the correct amount is paid over by your employers to them. So who completes the Type 2 form? A salaried GP that's just been working in a practice will need to complete the Type 2 form. A salaried GP who's also been completing solo work will need to complete the Type 2 form. If you're a salaried GP and have been completing locum work, you'll need to complete the Type 2 form. And if you're a salaried GP that's been completing solo and locum work, you'll also complete the Type 2 form. GPs that have just completed solo work will also need to complete the Type 2 form, along with GPs that have completed both solo and locum work. Solely locum GPs should not complete a Type 2 form. Solo work might be work for an out-of-hours provider, clinical lead, or a board member for an ICB, or alternatively, you may have been an appraiser for the NHS England region. Locum work will only be included if you have pensioned the work by submitting locum A and B forms within the required 10-week timeframe and have paid the relevant payments. As a locum GP, it's your decision whether you wish to pension your locum work. But remember, solely locum GPs should not complete a Type 2 form, as there is no requirement to do so. If a GP has changed roles throughout the pension year, for example, being a partner GP, then moved to a salaried position, then you'll need to complete both the Type 1 and Type 2 forms in order to cover both roles. You must only include practitioner income on your Type 2 form. If you had an officer role, this will have been pensioned directly by your employer and must not be included on your Type 2 form. If you are unsure if your work is classed as practitioner or officer in the pension scheme, the provider you work at should be able to advise you. Work carried out for an independent provider employing authority cannot be pensioned as practitioner. Further guidance about what pay is actually pensionable is available on the NHS Pensions and BMA website.